Hello, and nice to meet you. I'm the Director of Player Personnel for the Cavaliers. We are strongly considering drafting you with the first pick in the upcoming draft, but we'd like to ask you a couple questions about how you'd fit in here before we take that step. First question. This question is more about how you feel about what we're doing here in Washington. We're a young and upcoming team that is gathering youth to make us more competitive. It's going to be a difficult process, and we can't expect to be a contender in year one. Are you prepared to deal with the highs and lows of an up-and-coming team?
Oh, most definitely. Looking at the roster you have, I love all the young talent on that thing. You got players at every position that are just oozing with potential, man. Oozing. This is a great team for me to get in with while we all grow together as a team. We could definitely be challenging for the East Crown within a few years, man. That's for sure.
Interesting. Next question. What do you think you'll bring to a franchise as far as marketability?
I think that's really for you guys to decide. What I'd bring to your franchise is my basketball skills and a winning attitude. Anything beyond that, that's really for your team to sort out. I like to stay focused solely on the game.
That's great. Those answers were music to our ears. With any luck, you'll fall to us in the draft. Good game tonight. GM of the Magic here. We have the second pick in the draft, and I'm considering using it on you. I'd like to ask you a couple questions real quick if you don't mind. This team has a lot of momentum right now. We went through a rough stretch, had some recent draft picks that didn't work out. With guys like Stephen Curry, Andrew Bogut, and David Lee, we really feel like we're on the up and up. We like what we've seen out of you, but how do you see yourself fitting in with the team?
I love the talent already on this team. I don't understand how they aren't winning 50 games a season, to be honest. I really think I can complement these players and take the team to the next level. This team's a dream fit for me.
Next question. How did you feel about your game tonight? What stood out to you?
It wasn't the best game I've ever played, that's for sure. I'm often very critical of my play. I tend to focus on the things I did wrong and learn from those. I'm just not that guy that's going to gloat about the things that I did do well. My mom always told me that for every right in the world, there's a wrong. I'm trying to eliminate the wrongs from my game, you feel me?
Okay, I think we were able to get a good read into what you're all about. We'll be in touch. Greetings, I'm the GM and Director of Player Personnel for the Washington Wizards. We have the third pick in the draft, and I'm considering using it on you. I'd like to ask you a couple questions real quick if you don't mind. These days, playing in Miami comes with an extreme amount of pressure. Everything you say and do will be under the microscope and scrutinized by the press. These are the prices we all have to pay for the tremendous team we've assembled here. How are you going to handle this level of pressure, and how are you going to react the first time you read a negative piece on your play?
Look, to be honest, I don't really want this type of pressure on me early in my career. I need time to learn and develop into the best player I can be. Being thrust into the spotlight right from the jump, that's not for me, man. I'll become the best player in the league someday. I know that. When that time comes, you're welcome to place the biggest spotlight in the league on me because I'll be ready to shine.
Okay, last question. You're probably wondering why I chose to interview you when you clearly play what is obviously one of our strongest positions. Simply put, I love your game. You play smart, you play aggressive, you know how to handle every game situation. The question I have for you, can you come off the bench and become the best sixth man in the league? With you coming off the bench, I think we can address what is obviously our biggest weakness. Can you play that role?
Absolutely. I see exactly where you're coming from. LeBron, Dwayne, and Chris can do their thing in the first quarter and set the tone of the game. I can come in with the second unit and lead the charge from there. I love that idea. To play alongside those guys and learn from them? Where do I sign up?
Thanks for answering our questions. I don't know that we're a fit for you at this time. We'll need to discuss internally. I'll be in touch.
Good evening and welcome to the 2013 NBA Draft. Tonight marks the realization of a dream for some of the best young players in the world, a reward for their many years of dedication and hard work. It's also a time of extraordinary hope and excitement for our fans and our teams. I know the young men hoping to hear their names called tonight just can't wait to join the NBA family. So let's get started. With the first pick in the 2013 NBA Draft, the Washington Wizards select the small forward from Duke University,